Hi, this is Yogesh from Automotriz Technica. I am giving a brief introduction on this HP laptop HP 15 BS145TU, which is available online. And the reason why I have purchased this laptop is this is a lightweight and weighs only 1.86 kgs. It has 15.6 inches screen, which is full HD, and this is anti-glare screen WLED. This laptop comes with FreeDOS operating system and does not come with any graphical user interface operating system. So that is the beauty of this laptop for the developers, and this is one of the reasons which I have considered this laptop for my purchase. And I'm going to use this laptop for my development purpose as well as to edit the videos which I'm going to shoot for automotive reviews. So coming back to the specifications of this laptop, this sports an Intel 8th generation 8250U processor, which has got 4 cores, 6 MB cache, and the base clock frequency is 1.6 GHz. So we'll be thinking that why this the clock frequency is very low, because this is a 14 nanometer process technology, and it clocks at a slow rate because you can have a good battery life. This also supports a turbo boost technology where it can boost the clock rate up to 3+ GHz. So this is the beauty of this Core i5 generation 8th generation processor which is used in this laptop. It comes with 1 terabyte hard drive which is running at 5400 RPM. That it's little bit slow. So the current laptops which are coming with SSD drives, so we should not expect more in this budget range laptops. This costs only 39,000 rupees approximately, and it varies day by day, so you can keep a watch on it and get this laptop at any time when there is a deal. So coming back to the keyboard sports a full-size keypad which has got a numeric keypad. So for the developers who are using a numeric entry keypad, this is very good for them who can enter the inputs while performing a coding debug. So coming to the build quality of this laptop is it is glossy from the top and it looks good. So the build quality is not that bad, and it is, you can use it daily and you can carry it anywhere. I think that this is capable of handling more abuses as well. So this is one of the reasons which I have used, which I have considered to get this laptop for my automotive reviews. So now coming back to the specifications, this has got an integrated camera and has a microphone inbuilt. Also it has got an inbuilt microphone plug, that is an audio port. This is 3.5 mm jack which has got a support of microphone. That is, if I focus it properly, if you see here, you can use a 3.5 mm jack for your headphones, and if you have a 4-pin connector, you can use it with a microphone. So coming back to the ports, it is having a 2 USB 3.0 which is only for data transfers, and there is an HDMI port with RJ45 jack. There are 2 down-firing speakers which supports stereophonic sound. The sound of this laptop is good. So if you come to the other side, it has got a support of SD card reader which supports multi-format, and there is one USB which supports USB 2.0 protocol, and there is a DVD writer as well. So all the 15 inches laptops come with a DVD writer, so that is not a big thing, but it is good to have a DVD writer at this era. So just a close-up of this. So the 8th generation Intel Core i5 processor falls is a successor of a Kaby Lake, which happens to be, we can call it as a Coffee Lake platform from Intel, and it is said that this processor does not drag more power, and this laptop is built with only 4 batteries, lithium ion batteries, and they last up to 11.5 hours in mixed mode. So if you view video for a longer duration continuously, the batteries last 9.5 hours. So that is the beauty of this laptop, and this is another reason which I have purchased this laptop. Now you might be having a question that why did I purchase the laptop without any operating system? This comes with FreeDOS because there should be some operating system to display or just to run at the first stage. So I'll just start the laptop and show you what is it displaying and what are the contents in it. The BIOS is EFI. So if you go in depth, there is a free DOS, and the second boot up what I see is HP documents. So this runs on sys Linux. Otherwise it is difficult to display the graphical documents on DOS based system. So if I enter into FreeDOS, it will show me the old legacy C prompt, but before that it will ask you whether to load with extended memory support to address the 4 GB memory. And if you go into the directory, I see these files, and at the max what you can do is type some text files using the old method of edit.com. It's fun to use DOS, but in today's era, most of the people are used to graphical user interface. Now the next step is either you have to go with an operating system, Windows 10 or a Linux. A Linux any flavor can do, but it should be a latest distribution which supports the drivers for this motherboard. And what I have seen is, my experience is, when I used Ubuntu Linux, which is 18.04, it does not recognize the wireless adapter. So what you have to do is, after installing Ubuntu Linux, you have to install a third-party wireless driver. So coming back to the specifications again, the radios which are present in this laptop is, one is a wireless adapter Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. The Bluetooth protocol used is 4.0, and it is enough for your streaming audio to the external speakers. You can use A2DP protocol. So I'll just quit from this screen and start into our HP document screen. Let me restart the laptop. So when I select HP documents, they have installed a sys Linux which can boot a certain amount of GUI. So you can see it is booting into a sys Linux. It looks like a Fedora. You should have a kernel such that it can drive the display adapter for this GUI. So I'll just select HP documentation. So if you see the user guide, this opens up the user guide where you can go through it online as well as onto the screen. Now coming back to the quality of the screen, for this budget laptop I will not expect much from this screen. Since this is a 1080p screen, I'm happy that they have given a full HD screen. So for an image processing guy or any kind of a graphical user developer who edit lot of videos and audio, you can expect 1080p is enough for such kind of budget laptop. But if you want to do some extensive gaming experience, I would recommend a laptop with a graphics card and a bright screen. But the screen is bright, there is no doubt the screen is bright. Since it is a anti-glare screen, the light coming out from the back is less. So I will be expecting this quality only when there is a huge graphics adapter and a proper screen which is a back panel, and that is a cost reduction at this level. So coming back to the specifications, there is a multi-touch pad which supports multi-gesture. So what you can do is you can zoom it on this keypad, the touchpad, and there are a lot of gestures which are supported in Windows 10 operating systems, and these work when you install the HP drivers from the website. So coming back to this processor is clocked at 1.6 gigahertz and it supports turbo boost technology which can go beyond 3.2 gigahertz. And the problem of this laptop is there are a lot of reviews on the net that it has got only 4 cells and it will not last longer. But since it is a turbo boost technology of 1.6 gigahertz, it can increase the clock frequency to 3x. So what happens here is when there is a need of power of processing, the CPU is clocked at a higher rate. So if you are doing some graphical operations or video software editing, or if you are going to edit a huge amount of video frames, then the scheduler will clock up at a higher rate. So this is just a brief introduction of HP laptop. In the next video, I would like to give you a session on how a partition can be done, because this laptop comes with a free DOS and I will not be using this DOS operating system. I'll be using Windows 10. And one thing to remember is the 8th generation Intel Core i5 processor or any core processor from 8th generation, it will support only Windows 10 onwards. So if you want to use other operating system, you are free to use Linux Ubuntu 18.04, which has got all the drivers for the laptop except Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi can be used only when you use a third-party driver, or you can compile it after installing the Ubuntu Linux. So in next video, I will be showing you the partitioning of the hard disk, and I will install Windows 10 as well as Ubuntu Linux 18.04 for my usage. Thank you, viewers, and please do comment for any kind of improvements and feedback you have, and please suggest me to perform and give you and deliver a good videos in future. Thank you so much. Hi friends, so before closing this introductory section of this laptop, I have booted Ubuntu 18.04 from USB. I have created this USB using Ubuntu ISO image. It is 18.04 LTS, long time support, and I used Rufus, a tool, to create this USB installer, and you can run this live operating system from USB. And this is the boot. So this is the screen, and I have opened a terminal which is showing me the partition information which is given by OEM. It has got a partition for Windows, for FreeDOS, as well as there is a partition of sys Linux where the documents are being stored. So SDA is the hard disk and SDB is my USB drive. So if you see the devices, the sound card is detected. It is stereophonic 2-channel sound. The brightness controller works well, and if I increase this, the screen brightness increases. But the Wi-Fi adapter is not detected. So for this, after installation of Ubuntu, you can download the source code for this particular chip, that is the Wi-Fi controller. Either you can compile or you get the RPMs from this Linux operating system. So I'm going to give you another introduction on how to install and create a partitions of your choice. So I will be installing Windows 10 as well as Ubuntu Linux side by side on the same disk by using GUID partition format. So here another point to be considered is this laptop comes with 8 GB RAM, and there is an extra slot where you can add further memory cards in future if you need them. And the graphics is Ultra HD 620 from Intel, which is very good, and I feel that this is sufficient for all purpose of applications what you're going to use on this laptop. So I don't feel any lag or difference while using any GUI screens. I will be testing further with more applications and will give you a brief uh, uh, demo on graphics as well as some other applications. So thank you viewers, and please do like this video and subscribe my channel Automotors Technica. This will help me and it will be motivating me when you subscribe me and to come up with more videos. And thank you. Stay blessed. Bye bye.